Okay, hi, today I got something kind of fun for you. It's another unboxing video, and it's an unboxing video of things I really know nothing about. It's going to be sewing supplies, and the reason why I bought these sewing supplies was that it's going to be Valentine's Day coming up, and for the wife, she really likes to knit and does like all sorts of things, but hasn't really done a lot of sewing. And was kind of getting, more interested in doing more things like that, cross stitching and some things. I mean, again, I don't really know much about this kind of stuff. So like I said, if it's not like, pliers and hammers and such, I'm kind of out of it. But we're looking at the fabric store I like to go to. It's kind of a more of an upscale fabric store. They got more fancy things. Like this isn't like, grandma's yarn shop kind of place. And I saw these there. These are some pins. They're made by Cohana. I think that's how you say it. Let's see. So right there, they're made in Japan, and they're these really cool parquet, like wood pins. And they had a few other things there, not a lot. And I went online and kind of checked out. I guess this winter gold is kind of like their limited edition line for this year. So apparently this is only supposed to be, I guess, 1 year they're made. I don't really know, and I didn't look that much into it. But I thought these are really cool. And you can see these are like like little sewing pins. And so, like I said, they had a few other things there, but not a lot. So I went online and I got this package directly from Japan. You'll see it's Cohana here, and their prices are pretty reasonable considering. Like I said, this stuff is not cheap. Like I said, you're going to pay a lot. And they did send it DHL worldwide. See, that's their address there, out of Tokyo. So yeah, so it's all made in Japan, sent from Japan, and like I said, it's. I did look. There's a few places online you can buy it, and while we do try and support like our local stores and things, they didn't really have the selection and the things of the stuff I wanted, so that's why I went online. And to me, it's kind of like if you're gonna go online anyway, I'll also get it straight from the source from a lot of it. And for the few places that I did see it from, it was, I would say, a lot cheaper to buy it directly from the company than it would be from online, at least here in America. I don't know about other countries. So let's get this guy open and I'll show you what I got. And we will see. Like I said, it's pretty cool stuff. Like I said, I don't know a lot about it. So maybe, like I said, in terms of the sewing world, I don't know if this stuff is good or if it's just designery and overpriced. Like I said, I really have no idea. But I thought it'd be kind of cool just to check out and, make a fun, like, Valentine's Day. So you see here, I already like their packaging. I mean, they're not bubble wrap, but they're air pillows, or whatever you want to call them, are pretty cute. I like the little bears on them, and little logos. And you see, it's packaged pretty well. And the first thing I'll get is that they do also do some sewing supply, or not sewing supplies, like desk stuff. So like here's like a set of like push pins, and you can sit there and see that they're like different colors and some slightly different shapes. Supposed to be like flowers. So I think maybe I'll even say in the back. Yeah, flower push pins of oyster shell. So yeah, so like she's still working from home right now, but when she goes back to the office, I thought these might be kind of fun to have for like the little cubicle area. So there is that. Oh, this actually is sealed. So is the other one. God, I don't really want to take this out because it's a present. So what I will do is, well, actually, maybe I will just unbox it. It's just the wrapping. I don't think anyone will care if I just did the wrapping real quick. I can probably wrap it back up. Alright, so here, I'll show you this guy first then. You'll see, this is the hexagonal Tamari box in blue. Let's see if I can do this without causing too much strife here. Because I don't know. No, that is sealed. Alright, so what I'll do is I never really do edits or anything, but what I may do is, because these are gifts, I may just hold off on this for now, and I'll come back to it. I'll edit in the actual thing when they open up. So, excuse me, just hold on for a second, and I will be back. Thanks. Okay, I am back, and it's actually been a little longer than a day or two. It's actually been about a week. But we did get the packages were open, and like I said, I just didn't have well, not guts, but I couldn't just disturb the packaging before the gifts were given. And so now that the gifts have been given, everything's been opened, we can continue on. So this was the one in this patch with the ribbon, the one I opened originally to look at. And I'll show you this guy. Like I said, these are all, like I said, still, I haven't changed from the Cohana shop. So this I will show you. It's a small box. It's called, I think it's like a tamari box. I actually got the description here and pulled it up because it's kind of a fascinating thing. So I'm sure you can see. I'll bring that up to zoom. It's got like this small, woven or strung ball. So it's called tamari. So it says on their website, hand-woven balls of thread called tamari were traditionally cherished as gifts symbolizing loyalty, friendship, and a blessed life in old Japan. The box is made with the wild cherry trees of the Tohoku region and topped with a handcrafted tamari. Again, I am sorry if I mispronounce everything, because I'm sure I am, because I never pronounce anything right. So what they say is that they, the people that make this, they specialize in these, and they incorporate dyes from flowers and plants that enter their daily lives. And then the hexagonal shape of the box is common in Japanese home goods. It is thought to bring harmony and stability to a household. So I thought this was really cool. So yeah, so they hand make these balls on top, and they dye them using things I guess they find like out in nature or around the house, I guess, house plants. Not entirely sure, but it is quite cool. You can see it's really intricate and well done, and you can go online and see like there's some pictures of them, and it's I don't want to say it's like tying flies or anything like that, but you see they have like a little rack. It has like little threads on it, and they like do the balls. And I said this is just like a little box here. I can't remember if this even had anything on it or not. I think it's all, yeah, pretty much just all in Japanese. But that's the people that do it, and then so you can see like that's in like that's their website. So if you're curious about it, want to scope it out, that's where you can go and check out the actual box. But yeah, this is, I said, I just thought it was like a really beautiful thing, and it'd be kind of cool this to sit like on a desk somewhere, and you can have like your little pins, like the flower pins and things from before. So that's the tamari box. And then here was the big one. So you can see on this guy, let me pull these off. Oh, jeez, flinging stuff around. So yeah, so like here are the flower pins. So that's what I thought could go into like this, like sit at a desk with some other things. So then what we got was the small sewing kit here, which I'll have to, let me see if I can get these cards out. So I'll show you is basically it's this, and this is all in that limited edition winter gold, like you see, like winter edition right there. So that's the thing that comes with it. So we got this cool little bag, it's like a little leather pouch that can store everything. It's just got like a drawstring top on it. So we're just going to open that up here. Oops, let me pull it out a little further. So we get that totally open. So this came with a few things, and I'll show you. This also came with, because I got that set of the parquet pins, it came with one itself. So I'll give you a better look at it. So you can see it is just like a regular kind of like pin, but again with this very lovely detailed parquet top on it. And then this is like a magnet. Looks like a button. It's kind of cool too, so you can see like these just kind of sit right on there. They stay on. It's got, like I said, it's a cool little design. And then this was like a thread, I think you call it like a thread bobbin, or it looks like a thread holder. So I think you can, like, you know, if you want to use some thread, I guess you can wrap it around it and then spool it off if you need it. I don't know if it's supposed to like hang it on something or I don't know, but again, it's pretty cool and it's really nicely made. See that little guy? And then this is some needles. It's again, these are I guess the numbers on them. Again, I don't really understand this stuff, so it's they're light to medium weight needles. And, you know, let's see if I can't get this open. Try and get them to come out here without losing them all. So yeah, I don't know if they're all like one shape or a few different shapes, but you can see there's a handful of needles in there. Let's see if I can get them to focus a little better. Yeah, so just some regular needles, but they look, I mean, again, they look quite nice, and you know, they're not, I don't know if it's like not forged, but they've been heat treated at all or anything, because they look a little different color than like regular needles I've seen, almost like a little darker, but again, I don't know. I'm not much of a sewer, but the tube that's in it is actually quite cool, and it's got this like cool little tassel on it. Oh, it's kind of fun. So there's that, and then it also came with this little pair of thread snips. You see, they're just tiny little guys, but again, very cute, and actually it's a very nice like action. They're called, I guess, canary, or I don't know if that's them or the like the manufacturer or the model. Like I said, again, it's got like a little tassel on it. But yeah, and it's got this little teeny sheath too, which again, it feels really nice. It's like nice leather. And again, I think this is all in that limited edition winter color. So this was like the sewing kit. So like these were the, you know, so these are the other parquet pins that we had from the earlier package. So yeah, so you get for the small sewing kit, you get the pouch here, and you get the magnet button. Kind of got this stuff all out of focus or out of shot. The little snips, the needles, and that. And the cool thing is that it was a lot of the stuff came in this little basket, which I think is just supposed to be like a little packing material thing. But even the little basket is quite cool, and it's quite, I mean, you know, it's nicely woven, and I don't know, you could even use that as like a basket too. So you get all the little things will just fit right here in your little sewing kit, which can go in the knitting bag or the riggers bag that we use. There's a video on that one in case you haven't seen it, but we use a riggers bag from Harbor Freight as our sewing bag, and works quite nice. So this will go right in there. So like I said, you just get this all kind of closed up like so. Then you can tie that little guy on there, and then there's your little sewing kit, all kind of in a nice little self-contained thing. So yeah, so that was everything from the Cohana shop, and like I said, it's all made in Japan. Hang on, let me get this all the way, get a little more light on that. I am not doing this very well, so have to excuse me. And again, it is very, like I said, they are a little pricey. I mean, I'll be the first to admit to that, but everything is very nice. Like I said, a lot of it's handmade, and it just has a certain style you don't really see, at least I don't really see a lot in sewing stuff. Like maybe there's other companies that do this kind of thing. I don't really know, but this is the first one I saw that really kind of made me kind of impressed by it. So anyway, so if you're interested, like I said, I would go to their website. You can go, like I said, they ship to America. I'm sure they ship other places. And then if you go to maybe some of your local sewing supply stores, maybe they'll pick this up in person, because like I said, that's where I got these guys, because they were already sold out on mine. And yeah, so that's the Cohana sewing supplies, and maybe some office supplies made in Japan. And I thought this was kind of cool. And the back of their card, they are wishing you happiness. And I will say the same. So anyway, check it out, and yeah. So it's a little different kind of video for me, and hope you don't mind, as usual, the rantings and ramblings. So that's it. Thanks. Bye.